Come with my family and I as we head to a rural village in Western Uganda for a mass wedding of 14 couples. After a bit of a rough start with a broken shoe, having to buy a new shirt and picking up friends on the way, we finally arrived and we will see all the preparations, all the cooking take place. There was going to be over 1,000 people at this wedding, so there was a lot of food that needed to be cooked, and it was amazing to see the community come together and donate all their food that they're able to use. So weddings and getting married are typically really expensive, particularly in Uganda, where there's a lot of couples who just simply can't afford it. So then they just end up not getting married. So basically this mass wedding was an opportunity for all those couples who really wanted to get married, but it was just finances holding them back to be able to come together and get married on the same day. So it was put on by our church that we attend here in Kampala, and the couples were all from the rural branch churches. So the wedding ran as typically a traditional wedding normally would, with a family member giving away of the bride, vows, exchanging of rings. You may hug the bride, which was my favourite part, a word of prayer over the couples, and then also signing of the wedding certificates too. However, it's 14 couples, so it has to be done 14 times. So it went for a very long time, but my girls did a great job listening through it all. The bridesmaids and the best men did a great job of pampering the brides and grooms, which was so lovely to see. At this point, Demby had gotten quite restless and her laying on the floor was the last straw for me. So we went out the front and everyone loved taking pictures with her and doting on her. Here they are packaging up the food to take to the reception, and there's all the final couples. My husband was the perfect hype man for all the couples, taking all their photos as they exited the church, and then they all joined together and made their big parade to the reception, which was down the road. So they all lined up. There was a marching band and there was a choir. People were also very clever to carry their own chairs to the reception because there was going to be over 1,000 people there. It was really, really exciting for everyone as they made their way down to the reception. We finally arrived at the reception. The girls are very excited. There was a lot of people there already who were waiting in anticipation for the couples to arrive. Here we have the cake. The vibe was high and there was heaps of dancing and singing. My husband was able to sing some songs for us, just knowing that bush was in the way of my view. And my father-in-law, who's the pastor, was able to give a word, and then they welcomed us, and my dad was feeling very proud to be there and very happy, as you can see. Lots of more dancing, exchanging of gifts for the couples, and then also cutting of the cake. Then there was speech after speech from politicians and local leaders. And by this time, the girls and I and my parents and everyone was getting exhausted. Food arrived, but we didn't feel like waiting in line with 1,000 people. So we headed home after a great day.